Muy buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches a todos los que están conectados el día de hoy. Bienvenidos a un nuevo programa, una nueva entrevista que vamos a tener el día de hoy en International Leadership Call, que es para todos ustedes, donde siempre tenemos la oportunidad de tener un maravilloso líder. Y queremos dar la bienvenida, good morning, good afternoon, good night to all the people around the world. We are right now, as every Monday, with a great interview to a leader, in the community. So we are going to welcome you all here and thank you for being here. Now, ahora quiero dar la bienvenida también a mi co-host, a Amit Melwani. Hi, Amit. How are you doing?
Hello, Alejandra. How are you? Looking as beautiful and gorgeous as always. And the woman in red. Yeah, wow.
You're so kind.
So now I'm so amazed, so happy. Every week I say, because actually every week the leaders mesmerized me, because every week comes some leaders, some people that I have known from this life experience. And for me, what I will say, that every leader will change my experience of life. Today we will have a wonderful leader called Marc Vagedes. He's a diamond trainer and magic life coach in Kassel, Deutschland. He has been serving people on the road for almost 20 years. Today, thanks to the internet, he works as a glucose coach with all his passion worldwide. In 2009, he founded the Institute for New Learning in Kassel. He works lucky as coach, educational high school in PTA, ergotherapy. He's a lucky training, especially therapist in cognitive training. He has done a lot of things. And also I have seen him as a networker. I have seen him as a leader, but I would like to know from his own voice and from his own words. So first of all, let me welcome to Mr. Marc. Please, Marc from Germany.
Thank you very much, Amit. Thank you very much for this introduction. And yes, it's been a journey, an entrepreneurial journey, and it's been a great journey. I really liked everything in every part of life. Like if you see the whole life as a wheel, and then there's like the different parts, like your health and your mental health, and then of course your physical health, and then the world of discovery, which we're all in now, of discovering more of the world and to getting connected with people. And this is something that I really, really love. And I'm so happy that we guys met in Florence just like 1 month ago.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Alejandra,
so thank you for having me on the show.
I'm just mesmerized and I'm just happy because I know that you have a lot of things to share with all our new people that would like to encourage.
Ok, Amit, bueno, lo que está diciendo justamente Marc es que Amit lo presentó con una cantidad de cosas que hace. Él es coach cognitivo principalmente, entre tantas otras cosas que realmente realiza, y a la misma vez Marc ha dicho que le gusta estar en el camino del emprendedor, que ha sido un camino bastante grande, porque le ha tocado justamente, es como tener una rueda, y una rueda con diferentes temas que ha tenido que trabajar, que son los temas de mentalidad, y bueno, eso sí, todo lo que ha tenido que trabajar para llegar donde estás. Por favor, Marc, may I ask you something?
Yes,
when
please.
you are while you're answering, can you make like a short, just times for me to translate what you're saying, please? Thank you.
Of course, yes.
Thank you.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to know, everybody knows Marc as a coach, everybody knows Marc as an entrepreneur, but I would like to know, who is Marc Vagedes as a person?
Well, that's a great question.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. I'm also a father. I'm a father of 2 amazing boys since 11 years now. So the oldest one is 11. His name is Elijah. And I have a 9-year-old son as well. His name is David. And I'm also a lover of my wife. Wow. Her name is Jana. So this is what I am as well. Then, of course, I'm this divine spiritual human being that we all are. So yeah, I'm all of that. I'm a person who loves surprises in life. I love security, but I love even more surprises, variety, and insecurity in a way. So if you look at the human needs model of Anthony Robbins, you know, like the first two human needs, I have more of the insecurity part than the security part. So I'm a person who loves to discover more of the world, who loves to travel the world, who loves to meet other people as well. That's all awesome.
Okay.
So back to Alejandra. That was a lot. Sorry, I will make it shorter next time.
No, it's okay, it's okay. Bueno, justamente le está diciendo que a mí le preguntó de que quién es Marc. Entonces él respondió, bueno, Marc es el padre de dos chicos desde hace 11 años. Su chico tiene un hijo que se llama, el de 11 años que se llama Elijah. Tiene también un hijo de 9 años que se llama David y es un amante de su esposa. Está realmente enamorado de ella y su nombre es Diana. Y dice que es un ser él es un ser muy espiritual, como todos somos, y que ama las sorpresas, ama la vida, las sorpresas en la vida, igual que la seguridad, es cierto, que es como el modelo de Tony Robbins que habla de los dos caminos, el de seguridad y el de sorpresas, pero él le gusta mucho el camino de las sorpresas porque le gusta que la vida lo sorprenda. I did it.
Great. And I'm learning Spanish.
Yeah,
Yay, you see.
I have seen that you don't like to stay in the center of city. I have seen that you love to be in peace with your family in a real farmhouse. You like more greenery. Is it true? Can you please explain it to me?
Yes, it's true. It's very true. Maybe I can give you a short look. Let me check this because I'm in my living room right now, and I changed the background, and then I will simply walk up to the window so you can have a look. So it's absolutely true. Wow. This is oh, let me see. Is that possible? Yeah, this is what it looks like if you look out of our window. So it's very green, and there's horses around. Oops, somewhere there.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah,
that's wonderful. Yeah, I saw the greenery. I'm fortunate because he shared with me some photographs, and it's just amazing, Alejandra. It's just amazing.
Es maravilloso. Sí, es que a mí le dijo que tengo entendido que a ti te gusta más que estar en la ciudad, te gusta estar en el área, sí, que era muy cierto, que le gustaba el área verde, y mostró nos llevó a ver su patio, o sea, su patio es enorme, con área verde y con caballos, entonces, espectacular.
Tell me, Marc, how was your transition with all your work you were doing before of coaching with MWR Life? In which year you came, and how was this transition? Can you please explain to us?
Yes. So when I got to know MWR Life, that was in 2019 in spring. It was around the end of February, beginning of March. And my good friend, Gerhard Regan, called me, and he said, Marc, I got something that you really need to take a look at because it's just opening up in Germany. And I was with another travel company called In Cruises by that time. And so I was, I was familiar with the whole business, with travel, and I was thinking that cruises would be the thing that I could offer to people, but I was not successful in the business within cruises. Maybe this is interesting, it's always good to know the people who work in other parts, So there within cruises, you need 5 people that sign up the membership to have that first step of success within the compensation plan, that you become like that you don't have to pay anymore for your own membership, that you can pay for the membership through the commissions you're making by having these 5 people on your team. So you need these 5 first lines. And so that was already the first part that he could tell me. If you go with MWR Live, you only need 3 people within your first line to having done that first step. And I was struggling to even having this first step. I was with InCruises for already 9 months, and I had the 5 people. I had already 30 people on my team, but it was only 5 in the first level, and one of them canceled after 1 month. So I was again out of it, you know. And the 30 people who were under one of the first liners were not really counting into my team yet, because that's the way their compensation plan is designed. So I was open to listening to presenting, and also to, you know, I had the idea, okay, well, people will need a hotel if they go on the cruise ship. They don't want stress in their holidays, so they will get the hotel cheaper to Travel Advantage, and then they can, and I can still work that InCruises business. That was what I was thinking when, in the first place, when I was offered to MWR Live. But you can imagine things happened very differently within a very, very short amount of time. Yes.
Okay, let me say, justamente, the only thing that I didn't hear is when you started in what time?
It was in the spring. It was around, let's say, 1st of March. I started with MWR Live on the 10th of March, 2019.
2019, ok, thank you. O sea, él inició justamente con nosotros, con la
plataforma MWR Live en el 2019.
Exactamente, en el 2019. Entonces cuenta de que él estaba en otra empresa. Él estaba en otra empresa en la que estuvo por 9 meses. Esa otra empresa es de cruceros. Y bueno, para darles el dato con lo que estaba diciendo él, es que para esa empresa estar tú ahí, poder cobrar, tú tienes que tener a 5 personas en una primera línea. Entonces, de ahí cuando él conoció el negocio en el que está actualmente, él ya tenía 30 personas con él. Pero ahí justamente una de las personas de su primera línea, si él no tiene esa primera línea de personas que tienen que ser 5, ya no te pagan. Entonces en ese momento él perdió una de esas 5 personas por más que tenía un equipo de 30. Y justo le presentaron el negocio, vio la oportunidad y dijo que le gustaba muchísimo por todo lo que tenía, y aparte de eso había pensado en ese momento mantenerse con las 2 plataformas. Pero las cosas se dieron de diferente manera y bueno, aquí está ahora con nosotros. Es solamente nuestro.
Yeah, very good. It's wonderful what she has told, and it's wonderful what you have explained, but only I would like to know what is the difference, because you have been 9 months working in InCruise, and now you have been a lot of more than a year you are working here in MWR Live. What have given you MWR Live what the previous company did not give you?
Very good question. And I will answer it very shortly. I found like my home, you know, like the company that I feel at home with, let's say like this. And of course, on the other hand side, it was money. I was earning money with MWR Live.
Wow, that's the thing. Alejandra.
¿Puedes traducir tú, por favor?
Sí, lo que está diciendo que es una buena pregunta que le hice, pero dice que lo bueno es que aquí, que allí estaba trabajando muchísimos meses, pero que cuando trabajó con 30 personas se le cayó una y entonces ya volvió bajó de ese rango. Y aquí ya con 3 personas ya empezó a ganar dinero. Entonces lo bueno de aquí que le encantó más el plan de compensación de esta compañía.
That's marvelous. May I ask you something about yourself that really for me is like a big intrigue? Okay. You are, I heard that about what Amit said about you. You're a coach. How does it work for you being here as a coach? What is the advantage do you think that you have? Or do you think that it's the same for everyone? Now I'm going to translate. Mi pregunta es, de todo lo que explicó Amit que hace él, yo sé que él es coach. Entonces le quiero preguntar ¿de qué le ha servido ser coach, estar aquí? ¿O siente que es lo mismo para todos? No.
Thank you for the question, Alejandra. So is this just, I have like a suitcase filled up with tools, with techniques of coaching that I can simply apply with the members of my team. And this is what I'm doing. And this is what people are learning from me as well, because as I work with these tools, they start to working with these tools as well with their people on their team. You know, I'm working with their people as well, but they start to apply the tools as well. So it's all about, on the one hand side, it's about your personality, and it's about how much you grow as a person to becoming the bigger entrepreneur that you want to be. And also in the relationship business, and network marketing is a relationship business. So it is very nice to mix this up. It works very nice.
Okay. Ok, justamente cuenta que lo que tiene él es una bolsa llena de herramientas, llena de herramientas que pueden ser utilizadas, y él las utiliza con las personas con las que él trabaja, y a su vez ellos aprenden y las personas también lo utilizan con las personas que ellos trabajan, igual que él también lo hace con ellos. Entonces él dice que este es un negocio es un tema de personalidad y es un tema de cómo creces como persona, y es un negocio que tiene que ver con personas, así que esa es la idea, que uno pueda desarrollar esas habilidades y trabajar con personas. Thank you.
Welcome.
Now I will ask you a very simple question. In how many months you were gold, silver or gold, and what is the requirement of working so hard?
Okay, so when I started, I had a story of 9 months of of failure. Let's call it just simply failure, because I didn't get to what I wanted to in terms of earnings within cruises. So I said to Gerhard, okay, if I restart with your company, the most important thing now that I understood is I want to be successful from the very start. I need to be successful within my first 2 to 4 weeks. And he said, well, that's perfect, because we have a fast start bonus, so you will even earn more money if you are successful within your first week. He started to explaining me this, and he said, I will also support you by helping you, getting the right people and even talking with these people. You will just introduce me. And then we had a lot of people that we know in common. We both know. We just looked up for these people that we both know, and we addressed to them. And so I turned in 21 days, so just within the first 3 weeks, I did these 3 people. And so I earned this one fast start bonus. I was starting for $399 US. That was the entrance. And I earned that money within the first month. And the next month, I made the gold rank. And in the third month, I made the platinum rank.
Wow,
so
wonderful.
So that was a very good start. So now I'm still platinum. You can ask me on this because I'm really happy. But I'll get it to Alejandra first.
Thank you. Ok, él cuenta de que él le preguntó sobre el tema de cuando entró de los rangos, y bueno, él estaba contando de cuando él entró, que cuando entró si era Silver y Gold, cómo llegó a hacer eso, y contó de que justamente lo que pasa es que él tenía una historia de 9 meses de fracasos, 9 meses failure, 9 meses de fracasos, 9 meses de no haber ganado nada en la otra compañía en la que estaba, la compañía de cruceros, y justamente eso para él había sido fracaso. Cuando Gerhard le ofreció la oportunidad de entrar acá, él le dijo, yo quiero ganar porque tengo 9 meses de haber perdido. Y Gerhard le dijo, bueno, maravilloso, porque aquí hay un fast start bonus, un bonus de inicio rápido. Entonces, y te lo puedes ganar. Y de ahí lo que hizo fue de que de que ganó su Fast Start, él dijo que lo iba a hacer y que iban a hablar con personas. Gerhard lo ayudó porque tiene muchas personas en común, you have both people in common, tiene muchas personas en común que conocían y hablaron con esas personas. Y bueno, para resumirles, en el primer mes llegó a Gold y al mes siguiente llegó a Platinum. Bueno, ahora está contando que él ahora es Platinum.
Todavía es plata.
Exactamente, dice que a lo mejor quiere saber sobre eso.
Ahora, obviamente que quiero saber porque me ha dado hincapié para hacerle esa pregunta.
Exacto.
So, what I was telling to Alejandra, of course, I will ask you, why still you are platinum and what happened? Because the people also wants to know that behind every failure also has a success. So I would like to know why still you are platinum.
Yeah, I will also answer on this, but let me point out this one thing, you know, on the fast start and why, because this is my success story. And this success story is very important, I think. So I'm telling this success story to people who are starting new in my team, and I assure them, I make them confident that this is possible because I can do it, you can do it, and I know how to do it, so I can help you as I had been helped by Gerhard.
Okay.
So this is something I think which is very important. It is not only about the $300 to $500 fast start bonus that you can earn on top. It is more about the story of success, that, you know, that momentum that you get into, this feeling of being successful, and that you already have a small team that you can work with and that you can help then together with me as a sponsor, or you as a sponsor, you know, anybody in our team. That's the way we're working, as we all work together on the team.
Thank you. Ok, primero que me pasó contarles que él entró con $399. Eso fue lo que él entró. Ok, ahora le quiere contar que más sobre el tema del Fast Start. Para él su historia, la historia que él cuenta y la historia de él de éxito, es la historia del Fast Start de cuando él inició. Entonces él dice que esa es su historia de éxito, que la gente, él se la cuenta a todos los que inician en el team y también cómo hacerlo y lo enseña como tal. Y eso también como se le enseñó a él Gerhard, que fue parte del proceso. Y es más la historia, el momento, entrar en el momentum de lo que hizo y la felicidad de ser exitoso. Now.
Okay, and then my team started growing. You know, MWR Life is such an amazing company. Like within these 2 years, the company has been enhancing on all sides of their offer. On the one side in terms of travel, but then also in terms of luxury goods that you can now buy within the lifestyle mall, and also in terms of their compensation plan, which they have been working on throughout these 2 following years. Let's say from August 2019 to August 2021, which has just ended, you know. And my team had been growing, but then in 2020 came the COVID crisis, and so the team had been reduced again. People were stopping, and there were people who were not earning yet. You know, most of these people were people who had been stopping first, and then I'm not blaming it all only on the other people. It has, of course, also been with myself, because I felt quite comfortable, let's call it like this, you know, within this achievement. And the next achievement, the next rank, Jade, became farther and farther away. So I didn't focus that much anymore on that business, and this is simply the explanation.
Okay.
So I'm really happy for you know, having this life experience, which gave me a boost, and then you inviting me to the show, and then the new thing, the new promotion. So I'm back in the game.
Thank
you.
Marvelous.
Okay, dice que justamente esta es una MWR Life, es una gran compañía, es una empresa que ha estado mejorando y mejorando y mejorando. en lo que es agregado, por ejemplo, el tema del mall, y temas diferentes de las plataformas, en comparación a lo que estaba de agosto del 2019 a el 2021. Así que él visto el crecimiento de la empresa y el crecimiento de la plataforma. Que su team había crecido muchísimo, pero para el 2020, en el tema del COVID, el team bajó y hubo baja de personas también en el team. Él no culpa a las personas para nada, sino que también siente su responsabilidad con relación a eso. Pero de ahí empezó a entender de que que fue viendo poco a poco más lejos ¿cómo se llama? Los logros, y los rangos, por un tema de cambios que hubo entonces, pero que para él se fueron haciendo un poco más largos, pero para él ya no se enfoca en eso, se enfoca en seguir. ¿Verdad?
Bueno, la perseverancia, perfecto.
Exactamente.
Yeah, wonderful answer, because there's the thing, there's the vision that I would like to know that you are going to give to your team, that you have to be a perseverance, and you have to you have to continue, you don't have to leave. That's the thing.
Sure.
No,
It's like never giving up.
yeah, never giving it.
Nunca darse por vencido.
Yeah.
Nunca darse por vencido, no dejarle el team y nunca darse por vencido.
What you will say, Mark, to those people who now have come and see, they have seen all this transaction with this company, and now in 1 month of failure, they want to go. They don't have so much of courage. They don't have so much of passion to continue. With those people like you, like all our uplines, when they started the company, they had a very small tools, not so many good things in the company, but they were continuing. And now the people have everything. The membership is very lower, and still they are thinking that they are paying a lot and they don't want to continue.
Yeah, I will paint the bigger picture for them, and I will put it in relation. On the one hand side, there's always a possibility to starting very small. And I say, you can either grab that opportunity now and just go for it, or you just wait another month and you pay more. So like, if you wait till October now, it's going to be, the price is going to raise. And in my opinion, it's worth that, It's like a, I'm looking for that one word. If it is a blessing, or if it is a, what was the name of what is that movie called with Jack Sparrow, the pirates, Johnny Depp in that Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah, the Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah,
So
Piratas del Caribe.
In German, it's called Fluch der Karibik. So, and I was looking for that one word, Fluch. If it is like a, God, I can't look it up now if it is a blessing, or just the opposite of a blessing, that
a curse.
A curse. Thank you. That was the word.
Welcome.
Yes, great.
Una maldición.
Yes.
Maldición en español. Maldición, yeah.
Maldición.
Yes, yeah, you got it.
So if the small entry price is a blessing or a curse, you decide. It's both of it, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you pay little or if you pay more. If you understand the bigger picture, if you understand the vision that we're absolutely revolutionizing the industry, because the way people will book travel, all the people who understand our business model, they will simply no longer use the public websites. They will rather use Travel Advantage, right? And with all the advantages that are inside there. So I would say this on the one hand side, and I will encourage them to be perseverant, to persisting, to keep on building, and to also keep on addressing people, But you have to have that. I'm also working with these people on their own why, It's important that they know why are they going for it. what's it for them, because for everybody, it's most of the people, they will say, well, it is because I want to have this life of freedom. I want this to have this financial freedom. But why? Yes, why? Of course, I want this too. But why do you want it? What is it? And then you dig a little deeper into that personal reason why. And this is the way. And I do this in the beginning with the people so that I can remind them later when they say, oh, I'm starting to give up. So I can remind them on, hey, but you said you want this for your family. You said you want this for your kids. You want to show them these or these places, or whatever it is.
Okay. Oh, that was cool. Okay, lo que está diciendo es que esto le recuerda a la palabra, que esto puede ser una bendición o puede ser una maldición. De eso decides tú, dependiendo de si tienes la visión de lo que es. Hay personas que, lo que contaba él, de que hay personas que pueden entrar ahora en el precio en el que está o pueden entrar después. Pero lo importante no es el precio con el que entres, sino que si tienes la visión, que si tienes, has visto lo que tiene que ver la visión de la renovación dentro del negocio de turismo y de la empresa, que si quieres viajar y preferir, muchas personas que van a viajar, que sí están dispuestas a viajar y sí lo van a hacer a futuro y ahora lo están haciendo, antes de preferir otra plataforma, van a preferir el formato de Travel Advantage. Entonces, lo que dice él, que él con las personas, lo que primero trabaja es el por qué, ese why, el por qué él les pregunta cuando las personas entran, ¿por qué quieres trabajar con nosotros? ¿Por qué quieres estar en el negocio? Si la persona le dice, bueno, quiero trabajar por libertad financiera o por mi familia, él siempre les hace esa pregunta. ¿Por qué? Porque en el momento en que sientan que están desfalleciendo, se están perdiendo en el camino y las personas dicen, quiero renunciar o no puedo más o como sea, él siempre les va a recordar el por qué, ese why. Él le va a preguntar, él le va a recordar la respuesta que ellos dieron al inicio. And let me add you something. Déjame agregar algo, Marc. Every time what you said, I always relate it, lo que tú dices siempre lo relaciono with the marriage, con el matrimonio.
Exactly.
Why? Because every time the people fight, the people have troubles, while they are in the marriage. It's normal. La gente tiene problemas, pelean cuando están en el matrimonio. But the thing is that you always have to remember why you are with that person, why you started the relationship. Siempre tienes que recordar el por qué tú estás con esa persona, por qué tú empezaste esa relación. Because every time that you fight, you're going to see all the bad things, of that person. You're not going to remember the good things. You're going to see the bad things. So you have to go back and remember why you started with that person. And if still the love is still there, the reason is still there, you have to continue. Entonces, por eso es que tú tienes que recordarte por qué cuando peleas y ves a la persona mal, no te gusta porque siempre la vas a ver mal en las peleas, tienes que recordarte, mirar hacia atrás y recordarte por qué iniciaste y por qué realmente, si eso es lo que esa persona, lo que tú quieres y quieres continuar. So that is how I relate the why.
Absolutely.
Does it work?
Wonderful.
It works great. I want to add one thing, it's after a while, like 1-2 years, as you take the metaphor of a marriage or relationship, you have gone through challenges, also, and then you look back on what you already accomplished, and it also is so in that way it really works with the comparison, because in our industry of network marketing, we're also fighting with rejections and this sort of thing, and then you go over it, you go through it, and you do it again, and you do it in a different way, and you adjust until you reach where you want to get, and you are successful. You find some people and who like the way you are, and you like them, and then it works out. This is something that I tell my people as well. It's not we're the people who are having this amazing opportunity, so we're never into this begging thing. We're always in this state of the giver, of the opportunity. And it's just about finding that these people that we would love to talk to anyhow, you know, either people who are already successful in some areas of their life that you think you can learn from them. This is the kind of people that I look for also, you know, so that I can learn from them as well. And that I have a lot of topics that I like to talk about with them. This is something that is so great about our business. It is travel. So travel, you don't have to explain. You can talk about almost anything else, you know, you're not talking about the product that much. You're talking more about like personal development or experiences and that sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah, dice que sí, que ¿por qué el matrimonio, la relación? Porque dice que uno tiene que mirar lo que se ha logrado durante el matrimonio o relación. ¿Por qué? Porque en la industria de network marketing nosotros nos encontramos con rechazos, que es lo mismo que pasa con las relaciones. En algún momento nos encontramos con algún rechazo y vuelves y miras lo que has hecho y lo vuelves a querer. Entonces, en este camino de network marketing encuentras personas que quieren lo mismo muchas veces y también todos estamos, como personas, estamos siempre dados a ser al giver, los que damos, los que queremos dar a otras personas. Entonces, queremos hablarles y eso es lo bueno, poder compartir con personas y lo que dice él, que él busca mucho personas que le puedan agregar valor a él, personas que le puedan dar a él, del que él pueda aprender, porque en esta industria en la que estamos nosotros, que es también de turismo, no hay tanto que hablar de turismo, porque al final es viajar, lo conocemos, o sea, eso se puede hablar, pero más que nada es poder encontrar realmente personas que le puedan aportar a uno y a quien uno pueda aportarle. Thank you.
Great, thank you.
I will ask you this. This I have never asked anybody. This will be the fresh question, the new question for you. Just because looking to your answers, I think so. This question has appropriate to be for you. For you, what is important of the figure of the sponsor? If figure of the upline, how is the success related to the uplines for you? The importance of the uplines.
Yes, it's an interesting question. So I think I have a great upline. I just have great sponsors. Why do I have them? Because I have chosen them. So, but I have experience. I've been in this industry for a long time. So I know the people that I wanted to work with. I wanted to work with people who, first thing, something is quite still new, still fresh. You know, the market is not fed with the product yet. Second thing is the upline has systems. The systems are in place. The systems of how to working with the people who are coming in new. You know, if there's a straight plan that you can teach to your people and you don't have to develop that plan on your own. So that system is also in place with my upline. The upline of Gerhard is Steve Mitchell, and he's an awesome guy who's been in this industry for 30 years. So I have been learning 30 years of network marketing experience. So
can you repeat his name?
Steve Mitchell.
Mitchell, okay. Thank you.
Steve Mitchell, yeah. Steve.
So I'm also learning from him. And this is what I would absolutely recommend to people who are new to network marketing. Of course, they should just ask for, okay, other ways on how to educate new business partners in how to build the business. Is there a plan for this? Or are you left by yourself and have to just, you know, trial and error. So you would still have to do some of that trial and error things in the way that you address to people, the way that you talk to people, and finding out this. But if there is an upline who is teaching this on how to experiencing with addressing people and, you know, the kind of communications, then it is very, very helpful. And this is what we have in place with MWLI.
Gracias. Amit le preguntó justamente con relación a el apoyo de lo que son los offline, que para ti, ¿qué es la figura del sponsor y qué representa también el offline? Y él dijo que él tiene muy grandes, buenos offline sponsors. O sea, no puede decir nada de ello porque que ha estado con personas que son grandes, o que he estado con personas que tienen mucho tiempo en la industria y también como que las escogió, o sea, prácticamente fue así. Gente en el mercado que está, que capacita muchísimo, que ya tiene una estructura y eso dice que es recomendable, que cuando tú entres al tema de network marketing sea una empresa que tenga personas que te capaciten, personas que tengan una estructura de capacitación ya hecha, nada más para que uno pueda ir duplicándola y enseñando a las personas con las que va trabajando. Eso es lo óptimo, ¿verdad? Y también que pueda desarrollar con la gente. Y que él tiene grandísimas personas porque tiene su blind que es Gerhard y el blind de él a su vez es Steve Mitchell, que tiene 30 años en la industria. Por ende, recomienda a las personas que busquen nuevas formas de educarse, que si el negocio no la tiene como tal para duplicarla, también además de eso, también puedan utilizar nuevas formas de educarse y que enseñar, porque esto es también ensayo y error. No solamente todo te lo va a dar la empresa, sino que también esto es ensayo y error. Y bueno, sería así.
Mark, another question I would like to ask you. For you, tell me the importance for our life experiences, what we are providing in our company.
I think life experiences are just like the cherry on the pie, but a very, very important cherry on the pie. You can't get enough of these cherries because it's so great, you know. Of course, on the one hand side, your membership fee is turned into loyalty points, and these allow you to almost go for free or for a very, very small price into these luxurious hotels. But that is only the one side. The more important thing about it is that people like us get to meet each other, you know, and people from all over the world are coming together in one place. And this is like it's like, to me, it's like piecework in a way, you know, because it's like all different cultures and people that get to know each other and that start to exchanging on the way they're living and the kind of lifestyle they're living, and you know, their religious insights maybe, or also you know, the way they educate their kids, and all these things you can talk about that that bring the world together, you know, and that is very, very important, I think.
Okay, estaba contando de qué es importante para él, de qué piensa las life experience, que es la cereza del pie, pero una cereza muy importante. Aquí no es cualquier cereza, ¿no? De todo lo que le encanta es porque con la membresía puede cambiar toda la membresía y con esto puede utilizar los puntos de lealtad que son redimibles y los puede utilizar para viajar prácticamente ya sea a un superprecio o totalmente gratis al redimirlos. Y lo bueno con esto es que puedes conocer a personas, que se encuentran personas de todas partes del mundo, de todos los lugares, que diferentes culturas, diferentes religiones, y con personas con las que puedes conversar de todo ello y hasta conversar sobre tus hijos, sobre la educación de padres e hijos, y al final, bueno, es conocerse, ¿no?
And that I want to also tell you that you told me, not a question, you told me one affirmation when we went for a grand dinner of joint experience in life in Florence, where we all were sitting on the table. When you stole the chair of my friend, Damari, you wanted to sit with me and you told me one thing. I know, she's looking it. And only I wanted to tell you one thing because you told me, I'm a good learner for you, and you want to learn for all the people who are coming from different cultures, because for you, more than an experience and more than a satisfaction, economically satisfaction, is to learn about the people, their experiences, their own life history. You tell me, how is your vision to just connect with all, because I was somebody new, and only in 10 minutes we could connect in that life experience when I was translating and you were looking at me. So how was that connection?
Let me say it before for the people to know what you're talking about. Dice que justamente en la experiencia, en la life experience de Florencia, él le robó la silla a Damaris para sentarse al lado de Amit, y le dijo: yo soy un muy buen aprendiz y quiero, me gusta aprender y quiero saber sobre las personas, me gusta aprender sobre las personas, sobre su lugar de origen, sobre sus costumbres. ¿Y qué más fue lo que te dijo?
Me dijo que él es un buen aprendedor, que le encanta, que le gusta aprender y le gusta compartir experiencia entre mucha gente de diversas nacionalidades y de diversos, como decimos,
orígenes, sí.
Crossline, orígenes de todas las ciudades.
So how is this connection? How does that happen?
How was that connection between you and us?
I know, you know, like first time I saw you, Amit, was virtual. Like people now will see us virtually. Okay. We haven't met in person yet. It was on WhatsApp. I was on my hotel room in the very beautiful Grand Hotel Mediterraneo in Firenze. And I was just chilling, you know, having arrived and having done a tour through the city on my own. And I'm looking into my phone and I'm seeing Amit Melvani and like putting into our group a little video saying, hi guys, I'm right here now, and you know, coming to, so this is like I first got to know you, and I like that, you know. I thought this is so cool, like people are already connecting. It's so easy for us to connecting on a life experience before we even know each other, you know, and then it feels like we're long known friends already in a way, you know. This is something I like as well with our business.
Thank you, Alejandra, all for you.
Okay. Dice que justamente él estaba en su habitación del hotel y porque cómo fue la conexión entre ellos, está la conexión en su habitación del hotel. Y justamente está relajándose y todo allá en Florencia, y aprende el celular y ve un video de este joven, este chico que dice: hola chicos, ¿cómo están? Aquí estoy en Florencia. Y bueno, empezó a hablar y le llamó mucho la atención y se emocionó de sentir que las personas desde ya, antes de conocerse en vivo y en directo a todo color, ya se estaban conectando por el video que estaba viendo él. Así que le encantó el ver que estaba esa conexión, y bueno, ahí fue donde quería conocerlo y poder conocerlo como persona.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Marc. And I will ask you now one question that I ask every leader. It's professional and personal, but it's link up. Yeah, Alejandra, now she knows about that question that I want to ask you.
Okay, but if I asked him something before, because I know that question.
Pero después, vale.
Okay, perfecto.
Sí. The question is, Marc, have you ever helped anybody of your team, the person who could not pay the membership but who wanted to enter, but with the economical problems he could not enter, and you helped them to start the business just to show them the vision?
No. The answer is simply no, but I'll tell a little story about it. I've done it in other businesses before.
Okay.
And I found out it's not the right way. It's not, you know, I mean, MWR Life is making it so easy to start the business. They're making it even more easy, and then comes the next surprise and it's even easier. So if somebody is not able to pay, let's say up to $120 to $400 to starting his business, I'm sorry, it's just not the right point to starting it. You can, I'm doing like an exercise with them, you know. I'm doing like, okay, let's do it like this. Think about for half an hour and write it all down, all the ways that you can create $400 within the next 3 days. Let's do this, you know. How could you create $400 within the next 3 days? You don't have them now, but you want them to starting the business with us.
Yeah.
So how would you do that? And then it's like an exercise, and I find out. And if the person will give me like 20 ways on how to creating $400, you know, combined with his capacities, his talents, his whatever he's able to doing to creating this money, then it's probably the right person to starting the business with me. If not, it's just not the right moment, or, you know.
Wonderful answer, because we wanted to know, because what happened now, Mark, that now in $400, first was the people was afraid, but now in 120 also they are telling it's too much for starting 2 businesses, one franchising in both. For that, say, I asked you this question because the people should know what we are providing them and what we are getting in return.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I even tell people, you know, I'm raising the bar a little, and I'm just multiplying 12 times 120, you know, just, and I'm saying, so like, you know, invest 1 year. So that will be $1,500, which is very little for starting a business. You just take a comparison of how much it takes to, let's say you would start a business like a hairdresser, and you need this place, you need to pay the rent for the place, you need all the beautiful mirrors, the light, everything, your tools, the scissors and everything, you know. So how much will you invest in this business? And then after 1 year, will you already stop if you haven't made the money you've put in? Or do you have a bigger plan with your business, you know?
Yeah. Alejandra, all yours. She's going to kill me tonight. Okay, please start.
Yes, I am.
I will make it shorter from now on.
No problem.
No, it's okay. Lo que dice es que si tú no tienes $400 para hacer el negocio, piensa, él les pone a las personas a analizar y pensar por media hora todas las maneras que pudieran crear y lograr $400 en 3 días. ¿Cómo pudieran conseguir $400 en 3 días? Y las personas les dan todas las ideas de cómo pudieran lograr, bueno, dicen todo lo que se les ocurre, una lista de cosas que pudieran hacer para lograr los $400 en 3 días. Entonces, cuando esas personas le dan las respuestas, ya entonces empiezan a ver mucho más claro el panorama. Pero si las personas le dan mucho el no puedo, no sé, no se me ocurre, entonces definitivamente no es el momento de esa persona para entrar. Ese no es su momento y es lo que él les dice, claramente, que me parece fantástico. I really appreciate the part that you said that if the person doesn't have an answer to get those $400, you tell them that it's not the right time for them to be there. Me parece fantástico. Ok, entonces, él después les dice a las personas, ¿cuánto te toma invertir, por ejemplo, para lograr, por decirte una cosa, cuánto tiempo, no, cuánto lo que inviertes te da $1,250 al año? Esa parte es la que me perdí un poco, los $1,250. The part when you said about, okay, dilo.
She was asking that she was like a disappear in that answer what you gave her 1,200 per year. If you can specify, please, so she can translate.
Yeah. So, and what I also like to do is to raising the bar and to just multiplying, you know, the money that you afford every month for your membership, which is 120 or 134.95 times 12. So then you rise up $1,500. And this would be like an investment for the whole year for your business. But you can pay it in short term rates, you know, you can pay it in rates of $120 monthly. And still, this is very little money compared to a business that would be not online. You know, I took as an example the hairdresser. And summing up then, you can take anything else that you would. Exactly. Even for an online business, I explain people like, think about what, you know, designing a website already will cost you. It'll be like 3K to 5K for a website that we get within the business, you know.
Exacto. Él le dice a las personas que multipliquen lo que se paga mensualmente por 12 meses. Entonces, el total, ya sea, vamos a poner la Pro, la Elite, que lo multipliquen por 12 meses. Y al final va a ser un precio irrisorio, si lo ven a nivel. Porque él les hace comparar a las personas lo que les costaría si fuera a poner un puesto de corte de cabello o cualquier tipo de negocio, inclusive hasta lo que es una plataforma online. O sea, para tener tu negocio, para poner una plataforma online, te puede estar costando $3,000, $4,000 al nivel de lo que uno quiere para como negocio. Así que that is great. I really love it. I'm going to ask you something now that I can. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you do both? Do you still coaching as a business and also doing it with MWR? You're doing both?
Yes, I'm doing both.
Okay. How do you do it?
Well, sometimes I have clients within my coaching business, and then I have people of my team that I do coach on my team.
Okay. But as a
so that's
business, when you do coaching for your team, do you do this as for free, or do you do it like as a business?
Within everything that is according to the business is for free.
Okay,
within my team.
perfect. Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of
Yay.
course. And you know, it's, of course, there's sometimes like personal things are coming inside. You cannot always get that, separate that from each other. But I always point on that, you know. I can say, okay, this is something that you have to work on personally about. And what the most important thing is growing the business, you know, in terms of numbers and in terms of how to doing this. And so this is the place that I can coach you. If you want to go deeper into your personal stuff, that would be something that you can also book a coaching for.
Okay.
You know.
Oh, perfect. Oh, very, very polite. Okay. Él le estaba preguntando de cómo él hace con el tema de su negocio de coaching, el tema de MWR Live, que si él tiene las dos, maneja los dos negocios, dice que si él saca tiempo para su negocio de coaching y su negocio de MWR Live. Y le dije, ¿cómo hace con el tema? Porque él contó de que él hace coaching también a su equipo, que es lo lógico, ¿no? Y como él dice de que él los ayuda, como tiene que hacerlo para que crezca su negocio gratuitamente como parte de un líder de equipo, pero que cuando ya llega hasta un punto que ya la persona ya tiene que indagar mucho más internamente en qué es lo que está aguantándolo, frenándolo, ya la persona, él le dice, bueno, yo te recomiendo entonces que busques un coach, una sesión de coaching, pero no dice que con él definitivamente, sino que le dice a la persona que ya busque una sesión de coaching o busque un coach para trabajar mucho más profundo en ello. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that question as well.
The question was very good. So you think that the importance to work in our marketing field, in our company, is to be as a learner, to be as a phase zero. You have to be as a phase zero, or like our friend Sufyan told the last week, you always has to be prepared to be in the phase zero, just to continue to business and just to build up your business with your old colleagues.
Yes, of course. It is this is the most important thing, you know, and this is something that I have to work on myself, or that I'm just working on myself as well again, because it's not what you're saying. This is what I'm really, you know, learning, knowing and doing is something. So now I'm doing again, and I'm addressing to people just as they are, you know. Otherwise, no, it's just the same with kids. It only works if you do what you preach. It's not if you just preach and you don't do. That never works.
Está preguntando de que el tema de lo que dijo Sofian con relación a la fase 1, fase 0, que si él está en la fase 0, dice que él está siempre constantemente en la fase, porque es lo que tú tienes que hacer, como lo haces con los niños. Tú tienes que predicar, lo que tienes que practicar y hacer lo que tú predicas. Entonces, él constantemente está haciendo con su equipo, y también para que la gente vea que lo hace, ¿no? Que lo repliquen.
Yeah. Marc has been here for an hour, and he has asked so many questions. We have to ask him so many things that I think so in one session will be not over. So we will invite him again, and he will be talking again, because your answers were mesmerizing, and of course we wanted to know more about you, more about your learning skills. But before going, I would like to ask you one last question. First, Alejandra will translate this in Spanish, and then I will ask you the last question. Please, Alejandra.
Sí, de que nos hemos quedado con tantas preguntas, con tantas ganas de saber, y nos ha sido tan memorable tenerlo aquí, que vamos a tener que obviamente pedirle una segunda vez que vuelva, porque hay muchas preguntas que han quedado en el tintero y queremos hacérselas. Ahora él le va a hacer una última pregunta.
Yeah. Marc, tell me, what is your dream that you have not fulfilled yet?
Ooh.
So my dream is, my big vision is that on all continents, I will have 1,000 partners that I can, that I can travel to on every continent of this planet. So that I will have teams on every continent of this planet that I will be traveling to, and that I can have fun there, getting to know the culture, meeting my business partners from all these teams, doing trainings with them, but also finding out more about the country. So talking about Australia, Asia, French Polynese, Russia, Europe, North America, South America.
Wow.
Wonderful vision for a wonderful networker.
Yes. Yo le pregunto que cuál ha sido tu sueño que todavía no has realizado, ese de que le gustaría tener personas, equipo en todas partes del mundo, poder viajar, divertirse, conocer a los líderes de cada país, a la misma vez conocer los países como tal, bueno, y viajar principalmente. That is something that you can do here.
Africa. Hello, Africa.
How
you doing?
You want to be in Africa? Where else? In Australia?
Yeah.
What is the other
Also,
country?
Asia.
Asia.
Yes.
Asia, you are welcome. We are opening Asia for you. Namaste.
We're doing something together there, yes. Then also Russia.
Russia.
And also Europe.
And also Panama. Está bien.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Panama,
Yeah. Why not?
Panama, Alejandra.
Why not? Por favor.
So there is not a question. There is only to say you 2 words to all the audience who is watching us and all the people who wanted to be here in the company, but they are hesitating to go because they don't know what to do. Just 2-3 words from you to all those people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, unas palabras para personas que están dudando si entran o no entran a la compañía, unas palabras tuyas. ¿Cuáles serían?
Okay, I would ask them to really go to close your eyes for a second, and to think about like what it is that really makes your heart jump, what really gets you into the juice, what really gets you happy, what really makes you happy. And if it is about travel, and if it is about discovering beautiful places of this planet and meeting other people, then do no longer hesitate and just start, just start. If you find out that you're not this kind of person, that you have other things in focus, that's all right as well. Then maybe this is not for you now. But also think about of how this industry is evolving and changing, and think about this as well, so if there's any connection to this area, you better start.
Okay. Dice que le diría a las personas que no están muy seguros que cierren sus ojos y que piensen qué es lo que creen que son, qué les hace que su corazón salte, qué es lo que realmente los hace feliz. Y por ende, y si eso es viajar. Y si la persona lo dice, fantástico, pero sí que si la persona le llama la atención el conocer lugares memorables, el conocer gente, entonces eso es para ellos. ¿Y porque están esperando? ¿Qué están esperando para lograrlo? Entonces, pero si las personas no creen que son esa clase de personas, no lo ven, entonces no se enfocan, entonces a lo mejor esto no es para ellos. And that is not for them, for the people who doesn't focus. And what is the last thing that you say? Oh,
The
that
last
I got
thing
lost.
was that no problem. You're doing such a great job, Alejandra. It's such a pleasure for me to having you being my translator. Really, I thank you, Amit, for also translating this in Spanish. Really,
Of course,
thank
it's
you
a
very much.
complete pleasure, and this is the essence of joint experience, that we all work together. We are all from different places, and the difference is we are in the same company, MWR Life, but the essence of joint experience is it's a community of all entrepreneurs and travelers that has one same vision, to help others. In our joint experience, they are not cross line, they are not down lines, they are only family. So that's the vision.
Quiere decir que él
Absolutely
dijo, para los que
great.
no saben y no escucharon, me voy a tirar un poco de flores. Él dijo que él estaba muy feliz de que yo haya sido su traductora el día de hoy. Así que, I'm so happy. Thank you.
Y habla de joint experience, que dije, Alejandra, algo en español también para la gente. Lo que dije, traduce, por favor.
Pues que estaba tan emocionada con lo otro. Dijo que lo bueno aquí en Joint Experience es que aquí no existe upline, downline, aquí somos una gran familia. En resumen fue eso. ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Es verdad.
And Marc, when we finish this space, this leadership space, and you are welcome because you will be now enrolled to our group. I will put you in my international leadership group. I have written a poem for every leader who has come. So you also, you are a wonderful leader, and I have also written a poem for you. So if you can give me a chance, it's a poem is dedicated to a leader like you.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yes, I'm suspended.
Welcome. See, because like you are a happy traveler, and I like to say also the same line, so it's just a happy traveler. I'm a traveler in a journey with no beginning or end. I'm a traveler who seeks new experiences with family or friends. I'm a traveler who likes to write about yourself and myself, how we both view the world in a different perspective. I'm a traveler and set my compass to my next destination plan, my trip from A to B, leaving rooms spontaneously. I'm a traveler. I travel by plane, by car, by sea. There is no limit to the places I wish to visit and see. I'm a traveler until the day I die, the one last trip to the cosmic sky. I'm just a happy traveler who wants to make wishes real of lots of people. And that's me, Marc, Reib, Vagedes. What I want to make wish real of everybody.
Wow.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
This is
That's
so
for
beautiful. Thank you very
Thank
much. Thank you very much for this poem. I really feel seen, and wow, yeah, uplifts me.
Okay,
I'm going to translate it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Okay,
Let's
I have it
see
in
if
front.
this will rhyme in Spanish.
Solo un viajero feliz. Yo soy un viajero en el camino, en el viaje de no inicio y no final. Soy un viajero que busca nuevas experiencias con las familias o amigos. Soy un viajero que le gusta escribir sobre ti y sobre mí, el cómo. Nosotros dos en el mundo, diferentes mundos, tenemos diferentes perspectivas. Soy un viajero que setea su compás hacia la próxima destinación, del próximo destino y su próximo plan de viajes del A a B, dejando espacio espontáneamente, a la espontaneidad. Soy un viajero que viajo con avión, en tren o en el mar, que no hay límites para los lugares que quiero visitar y quiero ver. Soy un viajero hasta el día en el que yo haga mi último viaje en el cosmos al cielo. Soy feliz, un viajero feliz que quiere hacer los make it wishes real, hacer los sueños realidad con muchas personas.
Muchísimas gracias, Alejandra, por traducir este poema. Me has dado una sorpresa y de verdad, Ahora sí que lo voy a decir en español. Muchas gracias a cada uno de vosotros de Join to Experience y de gente que se está conectando por dar este tiempo en este espacio, por aprender de líderes mundiales de esta empresa, que lo que están haciendo es dar su tiempo para que nosotros podamos duplicar. Muchísimas gracias a aquella gente que quiere aprender, que quiere tener una misma visión, que es lo que Join to Experience ha querido tener, esa visión, que nuestros amigos Fabio y Tatiana crearon esta visión de Join to Experience, que mediante este programa lo que yo quiero es transmitir a toda esa gente que, señores, todos estamos unidos, todos somos una misma familia y todo lo que nosotros queremos es aprender de los mejores. Muchas gracias a todos vosotros, and thanks a lot, Marc, to be here in our program and to provoke this momentum that we want to provoke everybody. Thanks a lot, because leaders like you, they always multiply, they don't divide. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Great.